Hi guys, so I wanted to film a little empties video for you guys today. I've got a bunch of products to talk about. My box is full, so it's time. Just FYI, there's a black shadow that broke in this box. I keep it next to my vanity, and I broke my Morphe palette. The black shadow shattered like into this box. So when I get to the bottom, there's going to be like products with a bunch of just shadow on them. So that's why some of them are going to have black. I wanted to do this video because I started out doing empties posts on Instagram, and my last post got too long. I reached the character limit on my caption for the photo, and so I was like, okay, maybe I should just do a video since I like to talk so much about each product. So that's where we're here today. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is the Nexus Maximum Finishing Mist in Stronghold. This is a pretty good hairspray. It's nothing like it didn't like blow me out of the water or anything, but it's a nice hairspray. It worked pretty well. It wasn't like crunchy or anything, even though it's their highest hold. So I'd probably buy it again. I think it smelled really nice. If it was on sale or something at Ulta, like buy one get one again, I'd probably get it. But I'm not going to go out and rush to buy that one just because it wasn't anything spectacular. Next, this one I didn't actually use all the way up, and I will talk about that. So this is the Tresemme Color Protection Shampoo. This one is really old. This is like 3 years old, possibly more, possibly 4 years old. And it was working fine, but then even though it had been sealed, it had been in the shower, I know, but like it had been sealed, it had been in the shower for like 4 years, but all of a sudden it just turned to just like water consistency. And like the bottle wasn't open, there wasn't a way for it to get water in there, that I feel like. It just like turned to watery consistency, and since it's so old, I just poured it down the drain not the last time I took a shower, the time before that I took a shower, and I just was like, I'm done with this. I was trying to just use it up just to get all the use out of it. I don't really care for it. I'm moving into using more high-end shampoos. I really have really damaged my hair, and so I need just better shampoos, and this just isn't cutting it. It's okay if you don't really have any hair problems. My hair didn't fade too quickly either when I had colored it red and I was using this. But it's nothing special. It's not that great. I prefer using the more expensive brands, but that's just me. Next is the Pantene Detangler. And this was really disappointing because I had their detangler for like medium thick hair or whatever, and they discontinued it, and this was the detangler that they had, and I feel like it's not as good, and it also doesn't smell the same as the other one did, and I loved the scent of the other one. Like half the time, honestly, I would spray it on my hair just because I liked how it smelled. But this one, it didn't smell bad, but it didn't smell too great either, and it just did not live up to the previous one, and I was just using it to try and use it up. It lasts forever, which is a perk because it's like $3, maybe $5, $3 to $5, and it lasts so long. But like, I'm gonna just go to Ulta and get a better brand, not a drugstore brand. Next I have the Keratin Complex Fusion Therapy Shine Drops. These it's kind of hard to see. There we go. These I do really like. I actually did not use the whole bottle. What happened was I got these a really long time ago, and my old roommate from like 3 years ago used it, and I don't know what she did. Oh yeah, she like had unscrewed the cap, I guess, a little bit, and laid it on its side in my room, and it spilled everywhere. Like, I was like, why would you even unscrew the cap in the first place? Like, I don't understand. So it spilled everywhere to where there was like probably this much product left over. And so it took me, I kind of just have stopped using these kinds of things on my hair. Like, I just don't really use this, and I have a bunch of other serums also at the same time. So it took me quite a while to go through it, but you also don't really need a lot at all. So there's that. I did like it. I thought that they were nice. I bought it because it was on sale. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it again. I want to get the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny drops, but these are nice too. They're just not as good as the Paul Mitchell ones, I feel like. Also, if you notice, not only am I already getting black everywhere, but I did burn myself at work. So that's what those are, in case anyone's wondering. It was a horrible experience. The Absolute New York Nano Liner. This is really nice. The tip of this, I talked about this in my declutter, but the tip of this is so fine. It's awesome. It's dried out though, and I don't even know where you purchase this. I got it in Ipsy or Birchbox or something. So I think Ipsy actually. So I don't know where to purchase this, so I probably won't repurchase, but it was a good liner. I'm gonna try out a bunch of different ones though. I just want to try different products. Next, I have a product that I hate. This is from my project pan. This is the Neobay Oxygenating Cream Moisturizing. I hate this product. The only positive thing about this product is that it smells good. It smells like orange. Otherwise, this is trash. I hate it. It's horrible. And I guess I shouldn't say that it's horrible and all that stuff, because it could work for somebody else. I'm sure that there are people out there that this works just fine for, but this broke me out, and I put it in my project pan, so I used it all up, and it was breaking me out, and that was like a stupid decision. Like, I should have just given it to somebody else or decluttered it or something else, but I decided to use up every drop of this stupid moisturizer, even though it broke me out. And my skin is already doing so much better now that I stopped using this, so I know that it's this that broke me out, and honestly, like, I just tortured myself by using this whole thing. If it works for you, that's awesome. I got it in a Birchbox, and I definitely will not be repurchasing this. Does not work for me. I'm sure it works for other people. Obviously, like, something's gonna break out one person and not even break out another person at all. But yeah, my skin has been horrible for like the past month that I've used this, and I don't know why I put myself through that. That was stupid of me. The Bioderma Sebum Pore Refiner. I'm sorry, I don't know how to get this to focus. This is supposed to help your enlarged pores, but when it was sent to me, it had leaked out in the packaging, which was really disappointing, because I did want to try this. But it came with the Sebum Pore micellar water, which I will be using after I finish up my Garnier. But I did like this. It was a very interesting smell. It reminded me of like bubble tape or like Hubba Bubba, like bubble gum. So it had an interesting scent, but it was nice. I liked how it felt on my face. I'm not sure if it's made my pores any smaller. I don't think I used it long enough to tell because I had like half of this bottle to use. But it was nice. I would try it again. So we have the Laneige. I am butchering the crap out of this name. I have no idea how to say that. This is the Water Bank Serum. And this I was using at the same time as that moisturizer. I thought that this was a really bad combination with the other stuff that was breaking me out. So I'm not sure if I like this or not, but I probably wouldn't repurchase. If I somehow got a sample of this again, I'd try it again and see if it did better with something else, but I definitely would not go out and buy this. Next, let's just pull out all of my makeup wipes. So I have 2 of the Olay makeup remover wipes. These are okay, they work, but the texture of the wipes is like too rough, which I find I'm really sensitive to that. It also says no greasy residue. I feel like it does leave a little bit of a residue. I don't know if it's exactly greasy, but I do feel like this leaves a residue on my face. It's okay, but it just makes me feel like my skin isn't clean, which obviously I do need to wash my face after I use a makeup remover wipe, but some of them like make you feel like your face is clean. Next I have the Kirkland Daily Facial Towelettes. This is the travel size. I bought these. Okay, so they used to come in like a little blue package, and this pack, they changed the packaging of them, and I thought maybe that the formula would be different. I did read the ingredients, and I'm pretty sure they're exactly the same. And these irritate my skin, so it's not like a huge irritation. It just, like, my skin kind of stings after I use these, so they don't really go well with my skin. I know my roommate really likes them, and they're cheaper than any of the other makeup wipes. I usually buy all of my makeup wipes at Costco. These are usually like $12 for a pack of 4 plus 2 of the 15 small packs like this. And I think each of them have like 25 or 30, probably 30 wipes in the bigger bags, and then you get 2 of the 15. I wish that I liked these because they're so cheap, but they really just irritate my skin. So I will not be repurchasing those. I have 1 more pack left, and then I'm done with the Kirkland wipes. And then last I have the Dickinson's Witch Hazel cleansing cloths. I was using Witch Hazel as a toner, and it really, using a toner has changed my life and changed my skin, honestly. And this is good for if you're on a budget and you can't afford a toner. I know that because it has alcohol in it, it has a 14% alcohol content. It's not really good for your skin. That's what everyone says. But it really worked for me. You know, maybe it's not good for your skin. And, you know, you can take that information as you will. But I have used this as a toner, and I really feel like it helped my skin out tremendously. Like, it really changed my whole skincare, like my whole skin chemistry. Really, my skin was my skin just had a lot of issues, and it wouldn't, makeup would not lay well over it because I wasn't taking care of my skin. And now that I am taking care of my skin and I have more of a routine, my skin has just changed, and that started with a toner for me. But I've moved on to the Pixie toner, which I'm not sure that I even like as much as this, but these are so cheap. They do have aloe in them. I'm not sure. I did move from these because I heard that they were bad, but if I was in a pinch and I couldn't afford to get a toner, I would definitely repurchase. Not the cloths. I don't think I like the cloths as much as just the bottle of toner, but I would repurchase witch hazel to use as a toner in a pinch. I've got another Project Pan item in here, so I'm gonna go, oh, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. As you can see, this is very dirty. Like I said, that black eyeshadow just exploded in there. So this is the Well People Brightening Powder. Bio Brightener Invisible Powder. I used this to set my under eyes. I don't feel like it was anything special. It wasn't bad, but I do like my RCMA No Color Powder better for setting under my eyes. This was just a little like deluxe sample of it, and I probably wouldn't repurchase it, but if I happened upon another deluxe sample, I would definitely use it again. Okay, so we have the Battiste Floral and Flirty Blush Dry Shampoo. I love this brand. I always have two. Actually, I think I only have one right now. But when I'm not halfway done with that, you know I'm going to have a backup in my in my stash. But I love this. I always use this. I've tried the Dove Dry Shampoo, and I tried the Tresemme Dry Shampoo. It wasn't even a dry shampoo. It was a waterless shampoo. And it was like a foam. Like, it wasn't like a powder that like soaks up your oil. It was like this foam stuff, and you put it in your hair, and it made my hair look so much worse than it started out as. It was horrible. It was the worst thing I ever used in my life. And then maybe it wasn't the Dove that I used. It might have been like Pantene. I used some other brand that I didn't like, but I love Battiste. It's cheap. Buy it at Ulta when it's buy one get one half off. Best deal ever. And yeah, I love this. Buy it all the time. Will be in future Empties videos. This scent though wasn't necessarily my favorite, but it was alright. Let's get my other Project Pan item out of here. I've got the Rimmel. I'm sure I've talked about this on my channel already. The Rimmel London Scandalized Waterproof Kohl Eyeliner Pencil. This is my holy grail. This is the blackest waterline eyeliner that stays in your eyeliner in your waterline all day. It doesn't budge. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't smear. You don't like smear, look like you have raccoon eyes. You don't end up with a smoky eye when you just wanted a crisp, nice line in your waterline. Like, this stays in place so well, and it's so black, and I love this. I swear by this. I have already repurchased this. This is the Clinique Lash Building Primer. I decided to use a lash primer to kind of like amp up my lashes since I rarely wear false lashes. And I loved this. I felt like this really made my lashes pop. The first time I wore it, a customer at work was like, "Oh wow, your lashes are so long, you don't even need fake ones." I was like, "Oh, thank you, I'm not even wearing fake lashes, and you complimented how long my lashes are." So I feel like this really works. Right now I'm using the Wet n Wild lash primer to compare it. So this is $15 and that one's like $4. But I do like this one better. I feel like the Wet n Wild is good as well though, honestly. Like, if you are not particular, like, get the Wet n Wild lash primer. It works just fine. I just feel like this one is a little bit better with keeping my lashes separated and not clumped together like sometimes my lashes do with the Wet n Wild if I'm not careful. So first I have the Estee Lauder. Okay, I was stuck to it. I thought it was like permanently stuck. Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Cream. It's the Global Anti-Aging Cream. I don't like this. it might stop my face from aging, but the consistency, and I think the smell, like it smells like, it just smells like old lady. I don't like it. I would not use it again. Next I have the NARS blush in Orgasm. I wanted to try this out. I got it as a free sample from Sephora. I liked it. I have it now in my NARS palette from Nordstrom. It's a good blush. Nice color. Next is we're getting into the dirty makeup covered stuff. Next is the Basanti Brighten Up Exfoliating Cleanser. I really like this. I have another bottle of it. I got one from Ipsy and one from Birchbox. So I really like it. I will be using it again. I don't know if I like it enough to purchase it again, but I feel like it really makes my face really smooth. It exfoliates well without being harsh on my skin. Like my skin doesn't feel irritated when I use this. So I do like this, and I will be using it again, but I don't know if I like it enough to repurchase it. I think it's kind of expensive. Next I have the Oscar Blondie Moisture Recovery Treatment Balm. This is basically a deep conditioner. I used it. I'll use any deep conditioner at this point. I didn't feel like this did anything more spectacular than other deep conditioners. It worked well, but I did feel like I had to use a lot of it, so I won't be repurchasing. Next I've got the Juara Coconut Illipe, that's so wrong. Hand and nail balm. I got this from Ipsy or Birchbox, I'm not sure. It worked okay. I don't know, it wasn't anything too special, and I'm kind of getting sick of coconut scents right now because I have so many coconut scented things that I'm like, It was okay. Next is the Ecology Pretty in Paris lotion. This actually, my roommate had a gift set of these lotions, and she was going through all her lotions and stuff and decluttering, and she was like, hey, do you want this? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. I heard from somebody, who was it, Eat Sleep Makeup, that one of her subscribers told her to use a lotion that you don't like as a shaving cream. And so that's how I use this up. It made it go pretty quick, and I actually really like using it as a shaving cream. So if I'm gonna go through my lotions, and so if I come across one that I don't like, I'll probably end up using them as shaving creams. But I've got one more of these to get through, and it came in a set of 3, and I started out with one, and then I found out that I actually really like the scent and want to use it as a lotion, so I pulled that out. And so I have this one and another one to get through as a shaving cream, and then I'm gonna probably take the lotion that I'm currently trying to use up and use that as a shaving cream to get rid of that one. Anyway, thank you for joining me for my Empties videos. These are some of my favorite videos to watch because once somebody's used up a product, they have a pretty good idea about what they think about it. So that's why I really like these videos, and then why I wanted to make one for you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.